Hello and welcome back to Old Trafford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are going to be covering Manchester United v Bournemouth. Bit late to the stream today. However, we are here and we are full of cheer. Come on, United. Come on. Okay, let's see how we go. Okay, so it's 0-0 at the moment. Michael Carrick looking ominously on the touchline. This is our first game. This is going to be our first game for how long? It's only been 5 days since our last game, but yeah, we don't have another game, until the 13th of April. So pretty much a month of no United. I do have a cheeky content schedule planned for the next few weeks, so please stay tuned for some Manchester United related content, I guess, and videos just breaking down all topics, whether that be individual player stats as well as Michael Carrick's future at the club. Appearances to 100 plus goals and 100 plus assists. It took Bruno Fernandes 319 appearances to hit 100 plus goals and 100 plus assists. So that puts him at a higher goal and assist rate than Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kevin De Bruyne. Wow. Insane. Actual insanity. Come on, United. Okay, Ahmad over to Cunha. Back to Fernandes. Cunha coming forward. Cunha shoots. Forcing a save from the Bournemouth keeper there. Come on, United. Cunha stinging the palms of Petrovic there. Okay, Bournemouth playing it around the back. Bournemouth coming forward here. Good block by Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro there. Bruno Fernandes out to Mbeumo on the right-hand side. Mbeumo keeps the ball, runs forward, is dragged down, and wins the foul. Good job, Brian Mbeumo. Harry Maguire back to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro's long ball is blocked. Carrick looking kind of fuming on the touchline there. Let's look at the stats for the first few minutes of the game. So Manchester United have had 2 shots on target, created 0.14 XG. Same as Bournemouth, but we've had slightly more possession. Delo forward to Mbeumo, to Mainoo. Mainoo trying to skip ahead, but fouled there, I believe. And we've won the throw-in. Okay, Areola looking a bit hesitant there. Luke Shaw with the throw in here. Mainu. Forward to Mbuemo. To Fernandez. To Delo. Delo leaves it. Oh no, Delo leaves it for Fernandez. Ahmad, right hand side. Ahmad taking a bit too long. Ahmad's decision making really is letting him down recently. Ahmad. Oh, it's taking so long. Kobe Manu literally telling him where to pass, but still he doesn't do it. Yoro to Maguire. Maguire to Cunha. Good turn. Cunha coming forward. Sprinting past Bournemouth's player there. And we're back. Okay. And Mbuemo? Bruno Fernandes takes the shot and then Mbuemo almost comes with a follow-up, but keepers out quickly. Okay, 15 minutes in, and do we have... Let's look at the stats here. 3 shots from Manchester United, all on target. 64% possession. Looks like it's lining up for a decent performance for United here, to be fair. I don't know what's going on with the live stream. It may be bugging out for some of you. Okay, throw in for Bournemouth here. Bournemouth throw in. Harry Maguire headers away. Cunha out to Ahmad. Ahmad really needs to do something here. Come on. Okay, Delo's free. Pass to Delo. Delo tries to find Fernandez. Fernandez can't get the shot on target. Oh, man. Oh, admin, my admin. Greetings. Matty Joes, how you doing, man? Matty Joes in the chat. Hope all's well, my friend. We got a corner from Fernandez here. Okay, Fernandez whips one in. Headed away. And Mbuemo. It's a lovely 22 degrees here. Ooh, sounds very nice, my friend. Have you got the baby oil and the suntan lotion out, or how are you spending it with that fine weather? Harry Maguire back to Yoro. To Larmans. Larmans forward. We're playing well here, to be fair. We are playing better than we have been. We're still missing that cutting edge, but we're getting closer. We're knocking on the door. So at least we've got that going for us. Maguire back to Larmans. Handles it well. Windows open, sitting on the flats back patio. What's the flat? Wait, the flats back patio. Is that some American terminology I'm not fully familiar with? Flats back what? Can I speak? Flats back patio. Let's have a look. Back patio. Y'all call them flats, right? The apartment. Sitting on the. So like your apartment's patio, like the. I don't know, man. Like an outdoor kind of jig. Are we talking about here? Some table and chairs on a nice bit of slab, bit of marble, maybe. Ah, I see. Flats back patio. Okay, so nah, we don't call them flats. Do we call them flats? What do we call them? That is a great question. I've always thought of flats being more American than anything. But then I guess people do say their apartment. So you got a lovely patio back on the flat. Lovely stuff, my friend. Yes, sir. Concrete slab under a balcony, 2 chairs. Sounds delightful. Sounds delightful indeed. Are you, oh, wow, good shot from Kunyabet. Are you, cracking open a few cold ones, Mr. Matty Joes, with that fine weather? Sounds delightful. It's a lot colder here. How cold is it actually? Let me see. It is. It's a massive 5 degrees in the UK right now. I mean, not bragging, but 5 degrees here. Okay, we've got Larmans at the back, absolutely. What are you what's your drink of choice at the moment, Mr. Matty Joes? Sure, over to Cunha. Fernandez tackled easily there. Bournemouth, shoot. Good save from Larmans. Had to get down to his near post to stop that one. Decent save. Free Floyd's Brewery, Zombie Dust, and Gumball Head. Oh my god, they've got to be the most American drinks. What the hell are they? Let's look at that. Okay, so Free Floyd's Brewery. That one sounds quite standard. Free Floyd's Brewery. Can't say I've ever tried it, but looks pretty cool. Canned cocktails, beers. Okay, I like the vibe. I do like the vibe. Zombie Dust. What the hell is Zombie Dust? Zombie Dust is a highly regarded cult favorite American pale ale brewed by Free Floyds. Okay, that makes sense. Intense citrus and tropical aroma. Oh, you're making me thirsty, man. You're actually making me thirsty. And then Gumball Head beer. That might be the best of a lot. Bright, refreshing, zesty citrus profile. I'm seeing a lot of citrus here. Citrus. Goodness me. I had to start the stream a bit late today because just got back from Prague. So I'm still out of it. But yeah, no, the beers sound absolutely delightful. Dangerous, you say? Dangerous. Welcome home. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. It's actually crazy because the season is pretty much over for United at this point. I know top 4 is is on the cards, but I feel a lot of people have checked out because of the lack of cup competitions and also the fact that we're not playing again for like 3 weeks after this game. So it is going to be a long one. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. Hope all is well, by the way, Matty Joes. I haven't had a chance to open up your latest messages, but hope all is well, mate. Delo with a long throw. Give me strength. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. We can work with that. It actually landed on Maguire's head for once. Do you have any spring break plans, Matty Joes? Any summer plans? Okay, we've got Larmans. Kicking the ball long. Nobody on the end of that. Ahmad takes a shot. It's blocked well. No plans, just one day at a time for now. Kids will be with their mom. Fair dues, my friend. Fair dues. How is the lady in your life, if you don't mind me asking? Or if you don't mind sharing either. Okay, we're knocking on the door against Bournemouth. Let's see all of the other results in the Prem. Or fixtures, rather. So, if we win today... that would put us 4 points off second. Wow. Imagine if we actually finished second in this league. It'd be insane. But Aston Villa on our tail. Chelsea, if we win today, we are 8 points above Chelsea and they need to beat Everton tomorrow. So it's not looking good for Chelsea. Sure, getting back well there to clear. Come on, United. Just give us a goal. Give us a goal. Give us some sort of comfort. Who's this? I think this is Cunha driving through the middle. Almost finding Ahmad, but he got intercepted. Okay, Luke Shaw with the throw in here. Cunha. Back to Mainu. To Delo. Delo, oh my god. That's one of the worst shots I've ever seen. I swear. It hit the top of the stadium and bounced down. Wow. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Delo. Jesus Christ. Matty Joes. She's been out of my life for 3 weeks now. I'm focused on me. I've always focused on her, no matter who she was. Live and learn. Stay true to myself. Now more than ever. Matty Joes speaking some real stuff there. A lot of young men could learn from that, sir. So it's a lot of, well, not even young men in general could learn from that. So stay on your journey, man. Stay on your journey. It's refreshing to see you be so open and honest about it, if I'm being honest, because like a lot of people on autopilot in this life, and yeah, I think a lot of people need to hear stuff like that. You need to remember that life is a single player game, and I think the more you focus on yourself, the more rewards you get from that. And it's good to see that you're you're working on yourself, and yeah, just going about your life as you see fit. God bless America. Nav, lads, how you doing, Nav? How we all doing? Hope you're doing well, mate. Hello, Matty. I see you spitting facts. Nav, sup, baby boy. Baby boy. Wow, is that the new nickname for Nav on the street? Hope all is well, though, Nav. What's new in your life, mate? We've got a quiet stream tonight, so if anyone's got any queries or quandaries for the agony admin, then please. I'm all ears. Men aren't allowed to express social and mental health issues as openly as they should. Stand up with each other. Come on, lads. I'm sorry, I need to find the right. Amen. Amen, Matty. Spitting facts as usual, mate. I mean, the problem is, I think, not to get too, like, red pill and all of that shiz, but, like, I mean, the thing is, I think men, when it comes to mental health and stuff like that, even though women will constantly say to you, oh, okay, express your feelings, do this, do that. At the end of the day, if men do open up too much, or too soon rather, I think you'll find that you get the same reaction. I mean, showing weakness as a and I say weakness in quotation marks because I don't know, it depends on the person receiving the message, I guess, to a degree, but yeah, I mean, opening up too much too soon, I think is quite a bad route to go down. Purely because people say one thing, but they react a certain way to it in reality. So when you say them, Mr. Matty Joes, men aren't allowed to express social and mental health issues as openly as they should, I completely agree. I completely agree. I mean, at the end of the day, most lads think that they're going to be a burden to other lads if they share their issues or problems, and they think that they can't share it with women because, like I just said, they look weak in quotation marks. But at the end of the day, I think to be a real man, you've got to actually be in tune with your emotions. I mean, you've got to be in tune with your quote unquote feminine side as well as your masculine side. If you're not, then you're just playing a character. And if you're playing a character, who are you playing the character for? Because you're not really doing what you want to do from life. So yeah, it's a complex game, but there is a direct route that all men can take and should take, in my humble opinion. Has to be in an appropriate environment, appropriate vibe in the room. Very true. Very true. I'd rather you sort it out with me than be miserable and lonely. Yep. Exactly the same, mate. Exactly the same. I think there's people who like to play games, like to live in this like fantasy world or whatever. And there's a lot of people who have to feel like they have to put up fronts their entire life, but at the end of the day, I'm the type of person, and this is why, well, part of the many reasons why this channel is called Old Trafford, but I think honesty is the best policy. I think truth's the best policy. I don't care how harsh it is. I don't care how, I don't know, how intense it might be. I think if you're straight up with people, they can't really get mad because it's like, well, you knew this, you knew all of this stuff. But one of admin's many life philosophies. So yeah, I'll save it for the book. Thoughts on Bruno G, admin? What type of player would you say Bruno G is, Nav? Because I've always understood him from Newcastle fans to be more of a Fernandes type of player than anyone else. So I don't know who he would really come in to complement. He's not really a defensive-minded midfielder, and if we want to build up a midfield with Kobe Mainu in there, I don't see how Bruno Guimaraes really adds too much more. So far this season, he's got 9 goals, 4 assists in 23 games. So I think he is more of a Bruno Fernandes replacement than anything. I'm here for the humanity. You can't take anything with you. You can leave legacy behind. True, but even then, who cares about legacy, man? I mean, we're not going to be here. I mean, obviously that depends on your belief system and everything like that, but all you can do is the best you can do in any given moment, right now, right here. That's all you can do. Bruno Fernandes shot blocked there. And I feel like if you go through life doing the best option at any given time, and even if you don't do the best option, you look back and you learn from it. I mean, you're still learning from it, and that means that if you're in that position next time, then maybe you will do the correct choice. And as long as it's more of a net positive than a net negative, then I mean, you're doing something good with your life. That's how I see it. World-class hybrid between an 8 and a 6. So are we saying like a replacement for Mainu, maybe? Nav? Or are we saying like could have Mainu, Guimaraes, and Fernandes in the same team? So there was a cross from Delo to Fernandes. And it was a good stop from the keeper, to be fair. We just need Fernandes to get a couple more assists. How many assists is Bruno Fernandes on? He's on 16 and needs 4 assists in 8 games to break the record. Or 5 assists in 8 games to break the record. Come on, United. Okay, 10 minutes left of the first half. This first half has gone pretty quick. We are dominating the possession and the XG so far. We should really be 1 goal up, if we're being honest. Bruno G is an all-action, world-class midfielder admin. I don't see any weaknesses in his game, and he's been personally recommended by Casemiro. I did see that he's been recommended by Casemiro. I did see that, but we need players who suit a system, bro. Otherwise, we're stuck with a England situation of having, like, back in the day with the England golden generation, having so many good players, but we're trying to fit square pegs into round holes, or if that's the saying. We need people who are actually going to be just class in their individual positions, and if the balance is off with Guimaraes, Mainu, and Fernandes, then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We get absolutely run through. You're like 14 seconds ahead of my totally legitimate stream. I have 1 Man U jersey, Bruno. I mean, that's the one that you want to keep realistically, because Bruno Fernandes is Manchester United. I'm definitely going to get a Bruno jersey. When I say jersey, I mean, I'm catering to my American audience here. I'm definitely going to get a Bruno shirt next season. Hopefully he's still here. To be honest, I would get Baleba alongside Bruno, Mainu on the bench. Oh, okay, so you're saying you'd throw in Baleba, Guimaraes, and Fernandes as the midfield 3. That would be interesting, to be fair. That would be very interesting. Mainu on the bench. Don't forget we'll be playing in all competitions next year. True, and we've got a lot of midfielders leaving the club. Casemiro, Ugarte. Is there one more that I can't remember? But yeah. So yeah, we are probably definitely going to get 2 quality midfielders. So I would be I'd be down for that. I'd be down for Baleba or triple B midfield, Baleba, 2 Brunos. I'd like that. Six minutes left of this half. To be honest, my dream midfield would be Tonali, ex Bruno. So literally stealing like Newcastle's midfield and just having Bruno up top. I don't know though, man. Let's look at Newcastle's last few lineups. Everyone is very hot on Tonali right now. Everyone's buzzing about Tonali. So I'm confused though. Like, does Tonali play deep or like what tends to be Newcastle's lineup? So he didn't play against Chelsea. Tonali tends to be like the deeper one in midfield. Is Bruno Guimaraes injured at the moment? Because I can't see him in any of the recent lineups. Also, I've seen a lot of Newcastle fans go absolutely mental that Watermarder keeps getting played as a cam instead of a striker. Where does Guimaraes usually play? Okay, so yeah, he usually plays in a bit of a deeper midfielder role, but still gets a lot of goals. Interesting. I wouldn't be against Guimaraes. If you had to pick Tonali or Guimaraes, Nav, who would you pick? To be honest, wouldn't mind Livramento as well. You're literally just signing Newcastle. You just want Newcastle players to all transfer over, don't you? They play like Vitinha and Neves. Yeah, he's injured. I think Baleba and Anderson are probably going to be the ones if they don't get priced out. Bruno G, he's world class admin. We'll see. We'll see after the World Cup if he's world class. We'll have to wait and see how Bruno gets along. He is pretty much the person who has brought Newcastle back alive from the dead. Bruno Guimaraes. Also, how long's left on Guimaraes' contract? So he is under contract with Newcastle until summer of 2028. So that would mean he's got 2 years left on his contract. I mean, Newcastle might be willing to sell, to be fair, if he's got 2 years left on his contract. That's probably going to be the maximum they're going to get for him. Because when he's in his final year, then they're just absolute toast. Bruno and Tonali's camps are fighting each other for United. Wow. Okay, I think this transfer window is going to be really good. By the way, Nav, I will 100% be editing some videos over the next few weeks. Hopefully get 2 videos out a week because essentially there's no live streams going on for the next 3 weeks. And yeah, I'll definitely be able to lock in now. Okay, Bournemouth coming forward. Delo 1v1 defending. Gets skinned. Yep, okay. But Manchester United managed to clear it away. Okay, we've still not been able to break through just yet. May have to go into half time. 1 second, lads. I'll be back with you in 10 seconds. Just need to get the door. Okay, guys, sorry for the delay. And that's half time, 0-0. Okay. So let me catch up. Just got scammed for free pizzas. Free pizzas for 60 euros. 60 euros. Jesus Christ, mate. Where did you order them from? Where are you, Nav? What prices here in the States have gone stupid? Hate this economy. Orange man doing his stuff. I mean, that is ridiculous. Don't tell me you ordered that from Domino's. Petrol is $3.89. 20-ounce bottle of Coke is $2.50. Jesus Christ. Well, they were good pizzas, to be fair. Tell me the venue, Nav. Were they? I don't know how to say it. Neapolitan. Were they them? Were they them type of pizzas? It was a local place. Nav, whereabouts are you based at the moment? Did you go back to the Netherlands, or are you still in oh, I forget where you were studying, mate. Is it Denmark? Norway? Denmark? And also, were they those types of pizzas, or were they what type is your pizza of choice? I'm back, admin. Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely stuff. I was in Norway. Yeah, it was Norway, wasn't it? Do you ever miss Norway? I bet any pizza where Nav's at is better than here. I'm not gonna lie, Matty Joes. America's going downhill, mate. It has been going downhill for a while, but I don't know. It's weird with America because in the UK, a lot of people don't even want to travel to America. They don't even want to visit anymore. Whereas when I was a teenager, a lot of people said, "Oh yeah, going to America, going to California, going to all of these places," and then now it's just kind of not really that interested in going to America at all, which is crazy. I bet any pizza where Nav's at is better than here. Yeah, Norway was really good. What would you say the culture's like in Norway, Nav? Because they don't get a lot of sunlight in Norway, do they? When it's like winter months. And also, gentlemen, I do have a question for you. If you could live in any country other than the country that you're in currently, where would you move to? Where would you live? Yeah, in the north of Norway. Wow. I have not been to Norway yet, so I am very interested in that kind of region. I would really like to do some sort of interrailing thing with like Norway, Sweden, Finland, get them all out of the way. It does look really cool, not gonna lie. Singapore, you'd move to Singapore. Why Singapore? That is a out there suggestion. I'm looking at photos of Singapore, jeez. I need to travel more of Asia. I've been to India, but I've not been to any other Asian countries. But Singapore looks really nice. There's a whole world out there, guys. There's a whole world out there. The only problem is flights to Asian countries cost so much. I'm looking at flights right now to see if there's any like dip on like when flights would be cheaper, but they're always around like 500 to 600 pounds, all the way up to like 900. Crazy. Okay, they're a bit cheaper if you get them from certain areas in the UK, but still very expensive. It's also saying it's like a 14-hour flight. Wow. It's basically a European country in Asia. Okay, okay. I need to look into this Singapore you speak of. The weather is banging. Gotta go for 15 or so, BRB. See you soon, Matty Joes. See you soon. I went on vacation there, and my god, it's so beautiful. I'm just looking at the photos, and it doesn't look real. You don't associate that type of what's the word? You don't associate that type of architecture with Asian countries necessarily. But I had someone I worked with who moved over to Thailand, and it looks insane as well. But I think Thailand's full with a lot of very interesting activities and interesting people, so to speak. No comment. No comment. But yeah, the weather, I mean, it's like 30 degrees over there at the moment, but can you handle that heat? 30 degrees. It must be so humid over there. Flights to Iran are pretty cheap right now. Oh my god. Admin, I'm the ultimate villain. Double I, welcome back. Why are you the ultimate villain, my friend? Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be going to Iran anytime soon. It's funny as well. It's funny as well because the essentially what's happening now with countries like Dubai and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think people from the UK are allowed to go to Dubai at the moment, and we've actually got a lot of people in Dubai who are trying to get back to the UK and essentially ask the government for help in returning them back, which I can understand because they're British citizens, so there is some sort of obligation there. But at the same time, they did go to Dubai to try and avoid tax, did they not? So it's an interesting one. It's kind of like leaving your girlfriend and then saying, "Oh, but can you, I don't know, can you help me come back to our house?" Or I don't know, some weird analogy like that, but bit interesting. I'm Moroccan, remember? So why does that make you the ultimate villain, Double I? I'm not the most political savvy person, but what's going on with Moroccans right now? What's going on with Moroccans in the news? Over 70,000 people signed Moroccan petition against Ramadan? Is that what you're talking about? Or AFCON decision, honking horns of delight in Morocco, but devastation in Senegal. Wait, what's actually happened? I'm out of it because I've been away for the past 5 days. What's happened with the Senegal and Morocco AFCON decision? Educate me, guys. Educate me. I've just read up a little thing here. It was a night of jubilation in Morocco, but anger in Senegal after the decision to strip the Senegalese national side of their continental football title and hand it to their North African rivals. What the hell? How? What? How? Okay, let me read this. 2 months after the final whistle blew at a contentious and acrimonious final in Rabat, news came through late on Tuesday evening that tournament hosts Morocco were in fact the winners of the African Cup of Nations. Let me read this. Moroccans took to the streets. Why? How has this happened? Speaking to BBC Newsday, Moroccan journalist Jalal Banour said that it was a sleepless night as fans welcomed the news with great excitement and joy. I believe this was Sporting Injustice. Wow. I'm confused. Are we pro Morocco? Are we anti Morocco? Do they deserve this? Does Senegal deserve the title to be stripped? Is that cake that Cristiano Ronaldo gave to Sadio Mane to celebrate? Is that going to be refunded, or what's going on? You guys robbed Senegal. Nav A, I don't mind. Of course you don't. It's pretty funny. Remember them leaving the pitch? Yeah, that part. Wait, so they've been stripped because they left the pitch for 15 minutes. Senegal gave their trophy to the military. Senegal won in my eyes. Wait, so all because Senegal left the pitch for 15 minutes, they've been stripped the title. I say it all, that is a pretty big moment, I guess, but jeez. The news also dropped like a bombshell in the Senegalese capital, Dakar, but for the opposite reason. I'm stunned. Football no longer exists. This is not football. No one here understands or accepts this decision, a young man, Dawada Sek, told the AFP news agency. We're shocked. Corruption has ended up winning. I'm not going to lie, a lot of people will still remember in their eyes that Senegal have won. Like, I don't think this really changes anything. Like, but then in the history books, will it say that Morocco have won the AFCON? Let's look at Wikipedia right now. AFCON winners. Let's see if it's been updated. AFCON winners. Yeah, 2025 says Morocco now. So Morocco were awarded a 3-0 win over Senegal, apparently. That is mental. That is mental. Okay. So the 2025 final originally finished 1-0 for Senegal after extra time. On 17th of March 2026, the CAF Appeal Board ruled that Senegal had forfeited the match for temporarily refusing to play and leaving the pitch in protest of a refereeing decision. Pursuant to Articles 82 and 84 of the competition regulations, the final was awarded as a 3-0 win for Morocco, thereby retroactively declaring them as 2025 Africa Cup of Nations champions and stripping Senegal of the title. That is ridiculous. I wonder how... I mean, big up to Mazraoui, I guess. Yes, admin. Honestly, I don't give a shiz, but I don't mind it again. But the rules are the rules. Look, the result on FOTMob. Some media outlet called us the African bullies. Left my ass up. That is terrible. That is tragic, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel about that, you know? I understand they can't walk off the pitch, but like... Wow. Players getting ready for the second half here. I mean, that's low-key kind of shameful, I'm not gonna lie. I still personally see Senegal as the winners. See you after the match ends, admin. See you after the match ends, double I. Godspeed, man. Trufordians! Ethan Johnson in the chat. How you doing, man? I hear that it's lovely weather around your parts, Mr. Ethan Johnson. 23 degrees, I hear. But now apparently somewhere in 1975, Morocco also left the pitch after a decision they didn't like, and they ended up winning the final. Oh, it's so corrupt. This is not giving AFCON a good look, is it? Realistically, guys, we're all waiting for the last 20 minutes of the game, aren't we? When Sheshko comes on and wins it for us. That's what we're waiting for. Let's sort out the timer. Second half just about to kick off. EJ, my boy, at work on my lunch. It's mid-50s today, admin. Jeez, okay. Is that Fahrenheit, though? I always get confused with Fahrenheit and Celsius. So 50 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, so it's only like 10 degrees. Damn. Bit chilly over there. Okay, second half is underway. So, Mr. Ethan Johnson, how close do you live to Matty Joe's? Because I thought you guys were around the same kind of area in the US. Well, I'm guessing you must be around like the same state, but not the exact same area. Cunha coming forward here. Cunha to Mbuemo. Ah, Mbuemo lost his feet underneath him. One state away. I see. So now Guinea also feel like they got robbed in the final against Morocco. I mean, yeah, Morocco just picking up these AFCONs like they're nothing. Who is in charge of making that decision? I want to know who the actual individual was that said, yep, we're going to give it to Morocco instead of Senegal. They need to be made a lot more public. And their bank accounts need to be checked as well. I live in Ohio. He lives in Indiana. I see. Okay. Indiana and Ohio. UEFA, but the African version. Yeah, they need to check their bank accounts, man. They need to check their bank accounts. But lads, we are going to be going live every single night from now on. Obviously, when breaking or when there's enough news. If it's like a completely dead news day, then probably not. But yeah, 2 videos out a week, daily shorts, and breaking news live streams when there's something worth talking about. So check out the channel soon. Going to be grinding from now on for the next few months until the World Cup. Then probably take like a little week break and then get back on the grind for the World Cup. The president of Africa makes that decision. Who the hell is the president of Africa? Is that Akon? Or is he just the president of his own imaginary city? President of Africa is... Okay, there is no single president of Africa, never mind. As it is a continent of 54 individual sovereign nations, each of its own head of state. However, Burkina Faso's interim leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore, has gained significant popularity as a revolutionary figure, challenging Western influence in the Sahel region. I'm not gonna lie, I do not know a lot about African history. It'd be quite interesting to look into that, to be fair. Because I bet it'd be such a big can of worms. There isn't one, lol. It's a continent. I mean, come on. I mean, Donald Trump is pretty much the president of all Americas. I mean, if we're gonna play that game, I mean, not the people's president, but he is the president. He pretty much decides everything. Bournemouth coming forward. Good block from Maguire, to be fair. Mainu to Casemiro to Fernandez. Fernandez forward to Cunha, but he doesn't have speed like that. That's not Cunha's game. That Traore guy is doing some good stuff over there. Tell me more, Nav. Educate me. Tell me more. I'm always willing to learn about new cultures. By the way, guys, spent the last week in Prague, and if you've not been, great place, great place. Really good atmosphere, really good bars. It's really good city, to be fair. I'd say it's like top 4, top 5 cities maybe that I've been to. So if you ever get the chance, check it out. Check it out. Guys, where do you see the goal coming from in this game? Are we going to see literally another Casemiro set piece goal? Is that what the future has in store for us? Prague's great. That checks out. Oh, God. You're as bad as the person I went with, Ethan, mate. Just constant quips. Come on, United. Bournemouth down the right hand side. Luke Shaw just lets him cut in. Oh my god. Our fullbacks are so bad, man. Our fullbacks are genuinely terrible. Just give me a Bruno assist. We'll take a Bruno assist. Prague is in Hungary, though. No. So, Budapest is capital of Hungary, and Prague is capital of Czech Republic. But a lot of people get the two mixed up. Bournemouth throwing. Eesh, good punch from Larmans. Player down, but it's going to be a goal kick, I believe. Oh yeah, Budapest. Hashtag miracle knowledge. Ethan, here's a question for you. Have you been to Europe? And if you have, where have you been? And where would you like to go? Like, out of all the countries in Europe, what would take your fancy as an American? Because as a like European, Nav will probably know, like being from the Netherlands, like it's very easy for us to just go to like a random European country or something like that. Like Nav went to Norway for uni. I mean, we can just like drive. Like Nav could probably drive to Germany or something like that. It'd probably take like a couple of hours, but yeah, it's very easy for us to travel throughout Europe and just go to loads of different countries. But what would take your fancy as an American? I've been to Germany. I'd live in Europe if I were a single man. Very nice. Now I've gone to France with the car. That's lovely. What part of France? And what part of Germany, Ethan? Okay, Cunha in the box. Corner whipped in by Fernandez, but no one can get on the end of it. It's weird with Michael Carrick because, like, we seem to keep getting results, but then the performances aren't always the most convincing. It's not like we're doing anything wrong, but it's not like we're absolutely dominating these opponents, if you know what I mean. But maybe that's a comment on the squad more than Michael Carrick. Who knows? Paris? Oh, Paris. Paris, Nav. Who did you go to Paris with, huh? Oh, ho, ho. Frankfurt, but hit all the spots a tourist would. Lovely stuff. Also, what type of holiday people are you guys? Are you guys the type of people that when you go somewhere new, you wanna see everything that the tourists are doing, or not tourists but locals, or are you the type of person that kind of just wants to chill, just wants to relax on holiday? Because I'm very much an active person. Like I wanna see the culture. I want to see what everyone's doing. I want to go to the bars. I want to go to the raves, all of that sort of stuff. We're so boring to watch, admin. I know, man. I know. It's but then I'm trying to work out who's gonna actually make us exciting to watch. Because at the moment it feels like Fernandez is exciting to watch, Cunha is exciting to watch. Individually we're exciting to watch, but as a team, we're quite disjointed. Sheshko's excited to watch, just as he appears on my screen. Mason Mount as well on the bench. Looks like he's warming up. He could come on as an option. I'd rather go to the spots for locals here. And tourists. Yep. Fair juice. Fair juice. By the way, guys, if you are ever looking to go to any of these countries, I've created extensive itineraries which I'd happily give you. But yeah, Prague, Budapest, both very good cities. If you've never been, very like party centered cities, good for clubbing and stuff. Bournemouth, shot, edge of the box, off target. But yeah, also good just to see architecture and stuff, because it's so interesting going to European cities in comparison to the US, because I went to Washington when I was younger, and it honestly felt like I was walking around a Lego town or something. Everything looked new. Everything was just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It just felt manufactured. Whereas you go to these European cities, and then you're just in this random bar in a cellar or something, and it's just, yeah, it's a really good night. A really good night. You also get that hostile atmosphere from you get that hostile atmosphere from these European countries. You get that steeliness. Whereas in America, you think, oh, if I run into the wrong person, I'm probably dead. Instead of in Europe, you're like, oh, maybe I could do something here. But yeah, 55 minutes in. This is just admin's random travel guide. But yeah, 55 minutes in, 0-0. Let's look at the stats. The stats are telling us we have created 0.96 XG. Bournemouth have more possession. They have had more possession since half time. Both sides creating one chance. They've been more accurate with their passing. That's one thing I've noticed as well. Our pass accuracy is very dire under Michael Carrick, I believe. Manu has been poor. Yeah, I think Manu had a really good game last time around. But today I haven't seen anything from him. I think Mbuemo is also wasted in the centre forward role, but does provide a lot of legs. Bournemouth have been defending well. Oh. Ah. Fernandez almost made it through. Who's going to get the goal, folks? Who is going to get the goal? A 62% pass accuracy for Brian Mbuemo. He's not a striker, and I don't want to see him playing as a striker. I want to see him and Ahmad like sharing that right-hand side. That's what I want to see. Okay, Euro passing it around the back. Don't worry, guys. We've only got like 10 minutes more until Sheshko comes on and wins the game. They've been all over us. The second half has not been good. I feel like the legs are tiring because Casemiro has had to play 2 games in 1 week. Eesh. Close there. Good block by Larmans. Oh, offside anyway. Who would you give man of the match so far? I mean, I think Maguire's been decent. Oh, Fernandez has an XG of 0.35, so realistically you'd expect him to be scoring from that. 3 chances created. Wait a sec, what's happened here? Has Cunha won another penalty? Wow. Cunha takes the ball down on his chest, storms forward, gets in the box, and his shirt is pulled. Wow. What an idiot. He thinks that's not going to be given as a pen. Wow. Jimenez, what an absolute fool. Donkey. Well done from Cunha there. Okay, Fernandez to score the pen. Come on. I'm not going to look at the chat in case you're ahead of me. Bruno Fernandes stands over the ball. I've noticed we've been winning a lot of penalties since Michael Carrick's come in as well. Okay. Bruno Fernandes has only missed 6 penalties for Manchester United. Come on, Bruno. 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 He stands up. He goes to the side. He shoots. He scores. 1-0. Boom. Did he slip at the end? Okay. Easy. Easy as pie. Easy as a Sunday morning. 1-0. Manchester United. Okay, now we just need to wait for Bournemouth to score because we always concede straight after. And then Sheshko wins the game. Come on. Come on, United. Can we actually keep a clean sheet? Wow. Scenes. Admin got the script. How we doing, boys? Nick, the Dutch Destroyer, in the chat. How you doing, man? How's it going? I was just telling the boys, I have recently come back from Praha, aka Prague. And yeah, we don't have another Manchester United match for like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So it's Jesus Christ, it's gonna be dry. It is gonna be dry. Driving, so can't talk, but how's it going? All good, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope the school's treating you well. Busy just got off a 70-hour work week. Oh my god. I don't know how you do it, man. Fair play to you. Appreciate the grind, man. No, my name is just Nick, no Nicholas. Good Saint Nick. Come on, Nick. Okay. Bournemouth kick the ball forward. Realistically, going off the state of play, I think Bournemouth have played a lot better since half time, but overall, I think United have been the better side. I think you can argue that. Casemiro back to Maguire. Maguire to Fernandes. Fernandes to Mainu. To Cunha. That was a really good touch from Mainu, not going to lie. Fernandes. Over to Ahmad. It looks like we're balling all of a sudden. That goal's given us a lot of confidence. Back post. Can't do anything with that. Being insane does help. Shout out to the crazy ones. Go on. Ahmad coming forward, back to Fernandes. It seems like they're all playing in whatever position they want to play in right now. Like, I'm seeing Ahmad playing in midfield. What's going on? Mainu, good ball forward for Cunha. Cunha wins another corner. Yeah, we're tearing them apart right now. That goal gave us a lot of confidence. We're going for the second. Cunha's been balling. I thought Cunha was going to struggle as a left winger instead of like a kind of, you know, cam within a 3-4-3, but it's really suited him playing on the left wing. He's not the type of player where you need to just punt balls over the top and he just runs onto them, but he's got such good technical ability. Bournemouth coming forward. Admin thoughts on the Chelsea project. I don't know what's going on with Chelsea right now. Now, I only saw some updates on my phone when I was away. So what I've seen is that they cannot sign any first team players for a year. They've been fined like 10 million quid. They've also been Banned from signing any like youth players as well. Also, yeah, I did look at their results before the match. They've won like one in their last 5. So let's see Chelsea. I'm pretty sure they've won one in their last 5 in the league anyway. Yeah, they've won one and that was against Aston Villa, surprisingly. So they beat Aston Villa 4-1, but they've lost to Arsenal, lost to Newcastle, drawn to Burnley, and drawn with Leeds. So it's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. And they've also got Rosenier on, what is it? An 8-year contract? Rosenier contract. Sorry, not an 8-year contract. We've got a 6.5-year contract with Liam Rosenier. I think Chelsea are trying to tank the club for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I think they're trying to tank. Oh god, Bournemouth have scored. One sec. Enzo wants to leave. Okay, the script is there. Bournemouth have scored. It is 1-1. Wait, so Ahmad was fouled and it could have been a pen. Let's see this. Ahmad falls on the ball. Bournemouth counter. Bournemouth counter. And then what happens here? Edge of the box. Shot goes past Larmans. I think Larmans should have done better there, to be fair. Oh, it was in between Harry Maguire's legs, but I think Larmans should have done better. Enzo wants to leave Chelsea. I mean, no shiz, mate. I mean, maybe we can get Caicedo as well. Maybe we can get Caicedo. Palmer wants to go to Manchester. Ref is a disgrace. How has that not been pulled as a foul? I don't get it. Okay, it's going to stay 1-1. Well, this was always going to happen, wasn't it? I mean, we were all over them. We scored. Now we just need Sheshko to come on and save the day. What is the prediction? Sheshko is going to come on and score, and it's going to be 2-1. 100%. Just wait. Cunha left-hand side. Cunha wins another corner. That trim changed Sheshko's life. Buzzcut Sheshko, man. So book Ahmad then, ref. If that's not a pen, it's a horrible dive. You make a good point, Charlie. Sheshko is coming on. Johnny Evans giving him words of advice here. And Mbuemo coming off. Mbuemo's so wasted as a striker. I'm not gonna lie. It's just sad to see him there. I'd much prefer to see him as a right winger. But then you're squeezing Ahmad into the side, and it's like, if we want to press, then we need that energy up front. So I can see why Michael Carrick's doing it, but It's just costing us, if we're being honest. Wait a sec, I think you guys may be ahead of me. You might have seen something, but I've not. Bruno Fernandes takes the corner. Oh my god, who's that? Harry Maguire on the back post. Oh, Delo, get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. Come on, Bruno. Another assist. I don't know if it came off a Bournemouth player first, though, so I don't know if Bruno's going to get that assist. (2-1). Come on, United. Does that count as a Bruno assist? Wait, is it an own goal? Let's see this. So Bruno whips it in. Oh my god, it's an own goal. It comes off one Bournemouth player and then another Bournemouth player. Oh my god. That is the jammiest goal I've ever seen in my life, but I'll take it. Who cares? Manchester United 2-1. Does Bruno get an assist for that? I think he should. Bruno assist, Slabby, Mr. England, goal, Slabhead, absolute justice, says Keith. Keith in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Keith. It's no goal. Should have been a penalty in the first place. Own goal. It was a pen on Ahmad, 100%. Is it a Bruno assist? I don't know if that falls down as a Bruno assist. Not slabby enough, but it works. Does that count as a Bruno assist? I don't think it does. Okay, let's see if we can hold out for this game now. Bournemouth on the ball. He should absolutely get the assist. Look it up. Rule change. Own goal, no assist for Bruno. Terrible, mate. Terrible. We all know Bruno made that goal. Sen Larmans takes the goal kick. Come on. Sheshko now officially on the pitch. Okay, Bournemouth come forward. Ah. Okay, Bournemouth on the ball. Bournemouth on the ball. I don't like this. We're letting them come on to us. Bournemouth, shoot! Oh my god, that was so close. Did Larmans get a touch on that? Larman's got a hand to that, didn't he? No, he didn't. He didn't. So that could have gone in easily, but fair play. Wow. Whipped in corner. Larmans collects. Larman's probably number one for Belgium right now. Courtois injured. He should 100% without a doubt be number one for Belgium. The rule doesn't count for corners, I believe. It's only for shots from open play, with the rule being either a pass or a shot. As annoying as it is, it won't go down as an assist for Bruno. That is mental. Because that situation would not have been created without Bruno. Hopefully he can get an assist for Sheshko now, though. "13 minutes left to see this out." Bournemouth are just spamming long shots now. Bournemouth on the ball. Bournemouth. Forward. Wait, what? Harry Maguire, red card. What did he do? Why is he giving Harry Maguire a red card? We need to see a replay of this. What did Harry Maguire even do? All I saw that he just shrugged him off, didn't he? Oh my god. You can't just... All he did was touch him. Oh my... Ref. That has to be one of the softest pens I've ever seen. And a red card, you know. I'm sorry, but the Prem are just trying to... They're just trying to cause controversy, aren't they? And of course, Bournemouth score the pen. Now, I'm sorry. They're just trying to cause controversy. They want there to be a top four race, but if United won this match, then it would be dead and buried. That's not a pen. That's not a pen, and it's definitely not a red card. That's an actual joke, man. 2-2. Nah, mate. Nah. Nah, I'm not having that. Okay, we need Sheshko to score now. Oh my god, if Ugarte comes on, then the game's over. Please say Ugarte is not coming on. Oh my god, Ugarte is coming on. Oh my god. Let's see what you guys were saying. If this is a pen, then Ahmad was 100% a pen. Keith, doesn't matter what we think now, he'll award the penalty. How's this a pen and a red, but Ahmad didn't get a pen? Why does it not even go to VAR? That's so confusing. The refs have no consistency, even in the same game. This ref, man, thanks to Maguire, cancel that contract and send the effing moron packing. He is such an experienced player, and he does that. I mean, you can put blame on Maguire, but at the same time, like, he touched his stomach. Like, what is this? Surely if we appeal the red and it gets taken away, they take away the pen and the points from Bournemouth. Nope. That definitely will not happen. Fuh, says Maddie. Is this ref for real? Ahmad had way more contact than Avanilson. Terrible pronunciation there, but Avanilson. Like, realistically, that's how that should work. That's how it should work, but then what will happen is they'll just release an apology and it'll be like, we're sorry. We're so sorry. But then nothing will happen. The only thing left for this ref to do is to pull his Johnson on us. Like, what the fudge? 8 minutes for Sheshko to score his goal. Come on, Bruno. Get your assist and Sheshko, score your goal. Bournemouth on the ball. Get Mount in for Manu for the legs. I think our midfield would just capitulate if that happened, Nav. It's going to capitulate anyway, though. Ugarte's like... It's like a training mannequin. Bournemouth. Oh my god. Thank God. I thought they were going to give that Luke Shaw block as a pen as well. Manu looking for options. He goes to Shaw. Sheshko goes to Ugarte. Ugarte, terrible pass. Ugarte is so bad. He's so bad. I actually think Ugarte is worse than Delo. Like, he's genuinely such a bad footballer. Bournemouth in our box. Touch let them down. Ugarte back to Fernandez, back to Ugarte. Ugarte back heel to Fernandez. Well, yeah, we do not know how to play with 10 men. We're screwed. This is 100% going to be a draw, if not a loss. Like, this is the best argument for the refs needing to be retrained on everything. They can't even be consistent about their own definitions on stuff in the same game. The fact that it doesn't go to VAR as well, and they're like, you do realise that you just did this, like, is insane. Delo rolling around on the floor. That's an Ahmad pen. The guy used both hands and pulled him. Need to bring in foreign refs. By the way, I left the game as soon as that pen was given. I don't blame you, Double I, because what we're watching here, I do sometimes feel like it's just manufactured in the Premier League, because they know United in a top 4 race will make it a lot more interesting than if United just win all the time. Because we've actually played decent today. Bournemouth on the ball. In our box. Yeah, Bournemouth have taken control of the game. They're just passing it. We're not even trying to press. We are purely looking for counter right now. Sure, no silly mistakes. Fernandez. To Sheshko. To Garte. To Sheshko. Mainu. Keeps it in. Sure. We're being pressed like hell right now. Sheshko. To Mainu. Mainu's pressed and loses the ball. Yeah, nah. I'm sorry, guys. It's unless we can get a corner somehow. I think we're toast now. Mainu away. I swear we are the only team in the league that always be quiet about refs when they smack us. We are too nice. We also know it brings them views because the Prem accounts will post divisive pen given in the Man United game. Is this the correct decision against Man United? Yeah, very true. Very true. I think both are true. I think we are quiet about refs, but then also, well, Amorim had, during Amorim's time in charge, Amorim had a policy of never questioning the refs, even though there were a lot of questionable decisions. And oh, here we go. Was that Ahmad? Got tackled. Yeah, I feel like this game's just been stolen from us, if we're being honest. I leave and come back and it's 2-2, and we're playing with 10 men. A lot's happened, Ethan. A lot of corruption has happened, my friend. Ethan, we are in the trenches, mate. I take the fines every week to say whatever about the state of the refs. Yep. 9 minutes of added on time, though, to be fair. I mean, we've got some time to change things or lose the game. Since it doesn't look like we're even capable of forming an attack right now. Michael Carrick looking a bit puzzled as to what to do right now. It's not every day that 10 men will play against 12. Yeah, admin giving the summary. The summary, Mr. Johnson, is Bruno Fernandes scored his pen. Christie scored immediately afterwards. We then make it 2-1 from Hill, scoring an own goal when Fernandes whipped it in, but it doesn't actually class as an assist, but it should. And then... Well, what happened before that? I think the Ahmad thing happened before that, didn't it? Ahmad should have been given a pen, but he wasn't. And then essentially Christie scored after that. And then they get a pen. So much has happened in this second half. So basically we should have been given another pen after we already got one pen. And we didn't, for a foul on Ahmad when basically the same foul was given against Harry Maguire, who ended up getting a red card for it. And we are now drawing 2-2. All we need is another corner. That's realistically how we're going to score. No corner, no party. This is why I want Enrique. Like, yes, we're winning games, but not very convincingly. Enrique or bust. We need Enrique. I'm Team Enrique. I'm Team Enrique as well, guys. He was my number one choice when Amorim got sacked. Straight red? Yeah, straight red. Because it was in the penalty area, so essentially it was a goal-scoring opportunity was the ref's logic. But if you actually look at the replay from Harry Maguire, all he did was touch the guy's stomach. And the guy went down and he got a penalty and a red card for it when Ahmad was pretty much shoved onto the ball and he didn't get a pen or anything. People questioning if Enrique would come to us, even though he said he wants to leave PSG, because he wants to build something, not just have absolutely everything at his fingertips like at PSG. Yeah, I think realistically, what more can he do at PSG as well? I mean, he's the first manager to win a Champions League with them. That makes him pretty special. He's gone through a lot in his personal life, so I think he'd be able to get through to these players quite convincingly. And yeah, I think Enrique's got the tactics. I mean, I think if we don't get Enrique will be the successor to Pep Guardiola at Man City. So I think we need to get Enrique now. Sheshko bodying people. I have a feeling this game is just going to end 2-2. I don't think either team can score. Straight red, no VAR. We can F off and cry into a corner because we were red. If Enrique comes here, it also means City has one less option when Pep's gone. Yep. I think there's so many reasons. It's just more realistically on if Enrique... I don't know. I feel like Enrique, now that he's won a Champions League, even if he comes to United and he does flop, like he's still going to have a lot of value as a manager. Like, so I think it's kind of a win-win situation for him. He gets the exposure of Man United. He gets the challenge that he's looking for, and yeah, I mean, if he doesn't do well, then people will blame Ineos and the board because everyone knows he's a quality manager. He's won Champions Leagues at every club that he's been at, essentially. I mean, Barcelona and PSG. Mason Mount on the pitch trying to do something here. Fernandez took a shot on the edge of the box, but it was blocked by a Bournemouth player. I think that might have been the moment. Another Bournemouth player's gone down holding his head. Is he alright? Oh, he looks in bad shape, to be fair to him. That was a powerful shot from Fernandez. Carrick is not happy. I think he's watching this permanent United job go out of his hands, but at the same time, I think it would be nice to just keep him as an interim. Like we've done the whole Ole thing. We know how it goes. Like he's not experienced enough to be Manchester United manager. Come on. Or we poach Emery from Villa. Keep Emery as far away as possible. It's a hard one with Emery because it's kind of like, yeah, he's a decent manager, but I don't know if he's like United's standard of manager. Like, if you look at Aston Villa, they've been outperforming their XG the entire season with long-range shots. And, like, is that what we want to rely on as Manchester United? I don't think it is. So, I'm not saying that's all that Emery does. Like, he obviously makes them very strong defensively, and he does set teams up well, but I feel like Aston Villa have also done equally well because they've been well funded by their owners. It's not just purely like he's got terrible players and yeah, he's just doing miracles at Aston Villa. I mean, I feel like Emery's a decent coach, but he's not that elite level type of coach in comparison to like an Enrique. Set piece here for Bournemouth. We need that defensive solidity though. Villa are only outperforming their XG because with long shots, their attack isn't as high quality as ours. Ugarte is so useless. He would sort out our defensive problems. I think he would sort out our defensive problems, but I think the next wave of manager will also need to worry about our attack. Like, I mean, Bruno Fernandes is coming to the end. Like, he'll probably be gone in the next 2-3 years. And I feel like the next manager will be a long-term sort of manager. And defensively, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, Kens. I can see why you would think that, oh, okay, Ugarte will come in and will be defensively solid. But you could argue attacking-wise, we need some help as well. I mean, like, at the end of the day, we are relying on a lot of like individual quality instead of, oh, okay, this is how we're going to attack. It's going to be wave after wave. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like we're relying a lot on set pieces. We're relying a lot on like individual talent like Cunha. It feels like at the moment we're actually struggling to create goals from open play. I mean, we've got Mbeumo playing as a striker, and he's not really doing anything in that position. He's kind of wasted. It's yeah, it's one of those. But let's move over to the player ratings. Completely agree with Keith's comment there. The referee ruined the game. We are starting to feel like a team, but we are not just there yet. Bruno's just coming into his prime, mate. Carrick is not the man. I mean, I don't think this performance is the reason to say Carrick's not the man. I mean, we did get heavily screwed over by the refs. At that point, it was an uphill battle. But I think Carrick's not the man for a few other reasons, but I will be doing a video on that soon enough. His inconsistent decisions were on show. Yep. GG's, boys. GG's, Matty. Okay, let's do the player ratings real quick, and I'll still continue to read out your guys' comments. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Okay, so first things first. Who do we have? Let's go with Larmans first. So Larmans, I think he did decent. He made a few saves. I mean, made 3 saves. Conceded 2 goals, obviously. I thought he was good coming out, punching the ball away as usual. But at the same time, I feel like he could have done better for Bournemouth's first goal. I understand that the goal came in between Harry Maguire's legs, but I think Larmans could have done a bit better personally. So I would probably give him an average 6.5. I think that was an average Larmans performance, to be fair. Delo, I can't remember anything that Delo did. 83% pass accuracy. Created that chance for Bruno, I think, where he put it over the top, and Bruno had a good chance there, but I'll give him a 6.6 purely for that pass over the top to Bruno. Maguire. So Maguire obviously picks up a red card. Before that, I thought he was honestly lining up to be potentially a man of the match, but 73% pass accuracy, 33% ground duels won, 67% of aerial duels won. Yeah, you gotta be honest, and you gotta give Maguire his shtick. I'll give him a 5.5 for poor body position and poor reading of the game to give that red card. To even give him a chance of ruining that game for us. So yeah, he's got to get a 5.5. Shaw, what did Shaw do? Nothing, like usual. I mean, to be fair to him, he won 100% of his ground duels. That's a feat, but offensively, nothing. 79. Our passing was so shoddy today. Very shoddy, but out of all of our defenders, I'd probably argue Yoro was the best. So I'm going to give Yoro... let's see. He only made 13 passes the entire game. That is insane for a centre-back. What was Yoro doing that whole game, actually? Wow. Didn't win a lot of ground duels, won a few aerial duels. Can't rate him too high either. I think Shaw maybe was our best defender in that game. Probably give Yoro a 6.7, slightly above average. Didn't make any mistakes. I mean, result wasn't on him, if we're being honest. So, Mainu. Mainu was bang average, if not below average. Yeah, I'll be You know what? I expect more. I expect more from Mainu. For that reason, he'll get a 6.4. Casemiro, 6. Let's see. He's definitely going to get a 6 something because he didn't do anything the whole game. Casemiro, when he has to play 2 games in 1 week, is not the same man. I do think he didn't make any mistakes though, so I'll probably give him average. Fernandez obviously scored the pen, created the corner. He's carrying us, man. Fernandez is winning man of the match back to back, like for like 4 weeks running. I'm gonna give him an 8. I think again, you take Fernandez out of that team. I'm so scared for when Fernandez leaves this football team because Jesus Christ. Okay, Cunha was good. Obviously won the pen. 81% pass accuracy. Good pass accuracy for him as well. Won majority of his ground duels. 100% of his aerial duels. I'm gonna give Cunha just below a Fernandez because I do think he was a disruptor. I think he gave us a lot. Ahmad, it's so hard with Ahmad, man, because pass accuracy, great. Ground duels, great. Dribbles, great. But he just doesn't get goals or assists. Like, what is it? I just don't get it. I'm going to have to give him a 6 point. I think that's just an average Ahmad performance at this point. So I'm going to have to give him a 6.5. Ahmad looks so off tonight. He's looked off for a while, Keith. Ahmad's looked off for a long time. Like, I think he's got like 3 goals this entire season. He's really not been good. Really not been good. He just provides so much defensively that like we can't complain too much. But when you're not providing anything as a forward in terms of goals and assists, your days are beginning to look numbered. And Buemo did nothing the entire game. I'm gonna have to give him below average. Probably give him 6. Yeah, probably give him Buemo a 6. Guys, those are my player ratings. For the players that came on, we're looking at Sheshko, Heaven, Ugarte, and Mount. Mount did nothing. Ugarte did nothing. Heaven did nothing. Sheshko got involved with a few things. Probably give him like a 6.2. But yeah, those are the player ratings. We will end it there. So special shout out to the members as usual. Special shout out to Mr. Kieferbix, Nick, the Dutch Destroyer, Mr. Ethan Johnson, Matty Scott, and Jensk1102. Also, special shout out to Droffit, who is also now a member. He's not on the board yet, need to add him in, but special shout out to Droffit as well. If you do want to become a member and get your face on the Hall of Fame, then please hit that join button. But for now, folks, I hope you all have a delightful evening. And yeah, see you in 3 weeks for the next Manchester United game. But for now, check out the YouTube channel. There will be videos coming out, daily shorts. Godspeed.